Let me tell you an inspirational message from a Republican. We're going to solve climate change, and I don't even care if it's real, because we need the energy and we need it to be clean, and I'm going to make nuclear my focus, and I'm going to get rid of the regulations that are blocking the new builds. Just embrace their topic. Just say, look, you guys, you made your sale. We're going to go serious with green energy, but we're not going to do it the stupid way. We're going to do it the smart way. Because even Elon Musk says you're not going to get away with getting rid of nuclear. So I'm going to agree with the smartest guy in the world, Musk, about energy probably. We're going to go crazy on the thing that's green energy, the best one, and we're going to solve your climate change for you, even if you don't believe it's real. Because I'm going to give you so much cheap energy that's clean that if climate change isn't a problem, you'll forget you ever worried about it. You're just going to be glad you had your cheap energy. I will make you forget that climate change was a problem. Because whether your problem is you don't have enough energy, or your problem is that you're putting too much CO2 in the air, I'll solve both of those problems, and I don't even care if one of them wasn't real. You can argue all day whether climate change is going to destroy us in 80 years. I'm going to make sure it's not an option. I don't know if climate change is real. I'm no scientist. I'm going to make sure there's no risk, though, because there's smart people who say it is a risk. So I'm going to make sure there is no risk, and I'm going to do it for free. And what I mean by free is I'm going to do what you wanted me to do anyway, which is give you lots of reliable, clean energy. It's also going to solve your climate change problem. And if you Democrats think that the climate change was a hoax, keep thinking it. It doesn't matter. The problem's going to go away either way. I'm going to solve your problem even if it isn't real. I'll solve real problems. I'll solve imaginary problems. You send me a problem, and I'm going to work on solving it. And I'm going to let you work on whether I'm an asshole. How about you guys think about that? Go back to your rooms if you don't want to be part of the useful solutions. If you don't want a system that works, if you don't want a world that works, why don't you go back to your rooms and then think about how big of an asshole I am? Because that's all you're fucking good for. If you're not going to help, go back and complain to each other about how we're all Nazi fucking assholes while we're trying to save your children's lives. All right, I'll be working on that. You work on what a bad character I have and that thing I tweeted once. All right, you go work on that. Prove to the country that you have no fucking value while I'm working on saving the country. All right? Now, you tell me that Republicans can't win everything. How hard would it be? They would just have to not be stupid. Somebody on Locals is saying that what I just said was brilliant. It's not. My whole point is that it's easy. It's not brilliant. You just have to do what Clinton did brilliantly, which is accept the other person's argument and then top it. Rejecting the other person's argument just keeps them over there fighting with you. You have to embrace their argument and then top it. That's what I did with climate change. I embraced it, and then I gave you a better solution than they were giving you for the problem that you don't even think is a problem in some cases. By the way, I think climate change is real, and I think it doesn't matter. Because everything you need to do anyway. We need some clean, reliable energy. There's only one way to get it. Two ways, if you say solar is part of the answer. And I think it is. I think it is.